Hey guys, another week, another game dev vlog, and this week I've made some good progress on some of my personal projects, not so much on some other projects like Everybody at Its Universe, but definitely progress nonetheless. So on my own projects, there's obviously my game, previously known as CyberHack or See No More. I'm still not sure what I'm going to be calling it just yet, but on that game I have made some good progress on the design, a little bit of thinking about how the game is actually going to work and what the story might be a little like, as well as on actual implementation. So I've started the actual project. I am building it as an HTML5 application running in Electron. I just believe that that is the right choice for this project. It's going to make things like the windowing system and the contained web browser and things like that a lot simpler. And I've been figuring out some of the quirks about using Electron. There's a couple of minor bugs that I found in my own workarounds too, but they shouldn't really be an issue going forward. There's still some things to do with like the setup of the project or how the build process is going to work that I need to figure out, especially since I would like the game to be fully cross-compatible running on Mac and Linux. But aside from the basic structural stuff, I have actually worked on some of the implementation of the design of the user interface. So I've got a background and a taskbar down below. On the taskbar, I've got a menu button, 3 applications. I've got the volume control and the time and date. I also have some scan lines of sorts going across everything, just very faintly. That adds a little texture to the game. That's something I'm carrying over from CyberHack, at least for now. Over this next week, I do want to make more progress on getting some more stuff implemented. I want to get the windowing system added, and then the systems for, of course, keeping track of individual apps, being able to launch from the taskbar, and all sorts of stuff like that. I don't know how quick some of it's going to go. Some of it is a lower priority, but I do want to, as quickly as possible, get the game to the point where I can launch the Steam page fairly early on in June, if at all possible. There's a lot to figure out before I can get to that point, but it seems doable enough, and I've got lots of ideas, so it's going to be pretty fun working on this project. But of course, I also have other things that I'm working on, including the Lightwolf Studios website redesign. My brother Alex had done a small update to the site recently to at least bring it to the new style, but still keeping the old structure. But we're going to be revamping that. It's pretty much the same concept. We've got our header, we've got navigation, although that's moved around a bit. We've got our featured game, we've got the about section, the team, and basically that's it. So it's pretty much the same thing, just brought into a much more modern style that looks a whole lot better. Now, of course, I've also been doing a little bit, at least, to do with Everybody at Its Universe. I know in the last video I was hoping to have an update out by now, considering it's been 3 weeks since the previous update. There isn't an update, but we do have stuff in the works. I've been talking a bit with Chris on trying to figure out what we need to do as this next step, and I do think we can aim to have a good update out for real this week. But aside from that, John has been working very closely with Chris on sorting out some stuff to do with the back end, the server, and how that all is working right now, learning the structures and all that, and also figuring out how we want it to work going forward. So yeah, busy week, we got a lot done, some stuff got dropped, but making progress nonetheless. There's a lot of other stuff going on, obviously, personally, different things I'm trying to figure out and make new steps towards. But yeah, anyway, that is going to have to be it for today. So as always, I do want to thank the contributors over on the Lightwolf Studios Patreon. If you want to check it out for yourself, link is down in the description below, along with a link to the Everybody at Its Universe Patreon. If you want to help support that project, it's rewards in return. That'd be greatly appreciated. But yeah, I'll see you around. Goodbye.